there, friends. It's Hannah the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and welcome to our What's New at the Doodlebug Live. So today's Thursday, I think, right? Yeah. Yes, today is Thursday, and we got in just kind of a hodgepodge of stuff today. Good little reorder, some new, or filling in some Easter stuff since Easter is almost here. But I know a lot of people continue to work on Easter afterwards as well too, especially scrapbookers and things like that, because we're still working on our pictures. So we got in some fun stuff there, and then we have got some fun stuff from the vault for you as well. So I cleaned out a couple of boxes earlier this week, and I think I told you guys that. And then Leslie got to some of it today. We got a little caught up, and so she worked on getting some of it priced and in the system as well. And then lastly, Miss Shawn was here today, and she had planned to come up for a whole day, but her husband had work in Jasper, and he got done early. So she did take some good stuff home to make some kits for us, and her and I kind of, found some fun ideas that we saw, and she scrap lifted one, kind of made it her own, and I have a really cute kit to show you at the end. We'll have those ready probably in a week or so, because of course I pick things that we were almost out of at the store because I love them, and so I show them to people all the time. And so one of them was like a pack of washi tape, and we are almost out of that washi tape now, so I had to order more. I just heard the door being in Leslie's with somebody, so I'm just seeing who it is. So anyway, all kinds of fun stuff to show you. So I'm going to flip the camera around, and we are going to get started, okay? Nope. Okay, still there? I hit finish again. Sometimes I do that. It's right there. And instead of flipping the camera, I hit finish, but I canceled real quick. So hopefully I still got you guys. All right, I'm going to hit the right button this time. Okay, so much better. Let's look at some of the fun little Easter stuff that we got in to kind of fill in. One of them is not a fill in. One of them is just a fun little sale die that I've got here for you guys. So some of you may be done with your Easter cards for this year, but this would be such a cute little guy for next year. And it is a sale die. So it makes this adorable little chick. It's got great flowers in there and a great bow. And remember, we talk about making your dies work for you to where you can use them on other things. So this definitely has some really good components that you can use on other stuff. It's got this super cute little egg, and it also has a pull mechanism in it right here. So that little chick pops up out of that egg. So stinking cute. But you can see you've got fun little oval dies in here as well. There's your flowers. There's some leaves. There's that bow right there. There's more flowers. So some really great components in this one, and it's called Hatching Egg. Usually it is almost $30. It's $27, and we have it on sale for $19.99. So we've got the cute little egg there, little chick egg. Next up, just some reorders we got in for Easter, the Easter section. This is the cute little springtime bunny from Lawn Fawn. This is the one that creates the fun little outline. You can fill it in, but it's also got cute eggs, flowers, and also that adorable little carrot that comes with it too. I'm going to kind of show you, there's an idea what it could look like whenever you're done. I do like to cut these out of a black glossy paper, and then it looks like you heat embossed it, and you didn't. Next up, we've got a fun little Happy Easter title. I'm going to flip it over so you can see the size of it. So we've got Happy Easter, and then it's also got the outline for Happy Easter as well too. Some adorable little bunnies here as well. These are some more little IO ones. I'll flip that little guy over so you can see how kind of cute those little guys are and the sizes there. These would be fun, cut out of white, and then you could just, hit them with a little bit of ink blending or a marker just to give them a little bit of shading as well. We've got some great faith words. These are good for not just Easter, but we've got Amen, faith, blessings, Alleluia, Jesus, and risen. They're called Faith Sentiments from Cottage Cuts. I'm going to flip that over so you can see the size on those. Oh, price $21.39. Didn't mean to cover that up on you. These are ones that I definitely would run through with that large roll of double-sided adhesive. That way you've got good coverage on the back and it's easy to glue them down. One other thing you could do, cut this out of white and then just use your markers or your inks to color the words you want them. And then that way you run it through once with white and you can make all of these different colors. You don't have to run it through 5, 6 times to get all the different colors. So I would run it through once with white, and then either use an ink dauber, marker, blending brush, whatever, to color each one the color that I wanted. So again, those are Faith Sentiments. As you know, we're gearing up for our next holidays, and whether I like it or not, graduation is almost here. So I know we've got lots of moms, not this mom, lots of moms already in getting stuff for their decorations, planning their parties, things like that. I am not ready at all. I think I am putting it off because I just don't want to admit that it's here. But we got some great little tailored expressions in for that. We've got congrats. Flip them over so you can kind of see the size of that one. And this could be used for wedding as well. Anything, because it doesn't say grad or anything like that. It's just a cute little congrats, and it's $10 for that die. There's your congrats. This here's definitely grad. We've got the little stamp, and then it's matching die right there. So those are super fun. We've got the little graduation caps. So it's a little small little die. These would be cute. I ran through a couple times as little confetti on the tables if you're doing party planning. This would also be cute on for cupcake toppers, tags, and of course cards too. The little graduation cap. This one here is one of Tailored Expressions layered stencils, and it's the Create in Quads, meaning it's got 4 different stencils on here, and they're all going to layer up differently. So 1, 2, 3 different stencils, and as you layer them, you end up, whenever you're finished, with 4 different backgrounds. So you've got a fun little burst, you've got the graduation hats, you've got streamers, and you've got stars. Now, this one here you definitely could use all year long. This is the only one that is specific graduation themed. This kit is called Hooray. And again, this is going to end up making 4 different quick, fun backgrounds, whether you use them for cards, tags, whatever you want to use them on. But these would definitely be fun. Like that one would be fun. 4th of July colors. So would that one there. So would that one. Those would be really good for 4th of July as well too. Birthdays, you could do fun, bright colors. So this is just a good quad set that I think you could get a lot of longevity out of. We got some adhesives in as well. So with our crafty foam rolls, this is the thinner roll, and it has 108 feet on it, but you can see that's kind of the thinner right there. I love this size when I'm doing those 3D topper, little 3-dimensional tags and card layers that we get in. Got in some different double-sided tapes. This Redline tape, so technically this company isn't called Redline, but I still call it Redline because I'm old school like that. It is not red when you put it down. Red is just the color of the non-stick little strip there that you peel off, the double-sided, the little backing on it that you're going to peel off. So that is red. The tape itself is clear, and this is a really heavy-duty one. I like to use this type of tape when I'm gluing anything onto, say, glitter paper, because glitter paper is just really hard to get an adhesive to stick to. So this is a good one to adhere to glitter paper. Then we also got in 1/4-inch tape and 1/2-inch tape. We got in, so these fit in any of the ones that are this shape here. There we go. So this shape here comes in different colors depending on what adhesive you start with in it. The kind of clearish gray is for the ultra, but any of them will fit. So if you don't want to use the ultra all the time, because honestly you don't need that much if you're just doing paper to paper, then you can take that refill out and pop, say, this one in. This is just a little single one of the little white strip ones there, or you can pop that one out and put the repositionable one in there. So these are really fun because all of their refills are made to fit inside any of the tape runners. The tape runners are all exactly the same. They just make them in different colors, so you can easily identify which one's in there if you want to have a different runner for every single one. We also got in more of the little foam strips, the mini strips. I love these, love, love, love these for my cinnamon strips when I'm doing those because they're nice and skinny and they're already cut for me. Anything skinny, if I'm doing little frames, if I am doing shaker cards, these are nice for that as well. But this is definitely one of those fun little things to have in your stash so you can cut those little tiny strips. Yes, I love my big roll of tape. But if I need little teeny tiny pieces here and there, it does get to be a little tedious with that and kind of hard to cut them that small. So we always keep the little foam strips in for that reason. And then we also got in some more of just the little 3D foam squares. This is the mix pack in black. So you've got small ones and large ones in there. And this is the size of the small ones that you see. That in. This one here is new. I have not tried this yet. So this is their permanent glue pin. It's got two different sides. It's got a wide tip and a fine tip. So that's kind of fun. And let's see, $4.49. So it's a really decent price on glue as well, too. All right, Debbie, both the Debbies want the 3D foam strips. Yes, little foam strips. You got it, ladies. Perfect. Let's see. Still from them, we've got in our more of the little mini dots. These are the actual size on the mini dots there. Those are in stock. This here is some of the stuff from the vault. So this is luster wax that I got in a class kit. It came in a much bigger container. And so they just sent us smaller containers to work with. So we've got a little luster wax for you guys. Fun little tub of wax there. These here, oh my gosh, it smells amazing too. Wow. Very kind of citrusy. I like the way it smells. Okay, next up, these are from Sizzix and they're their little metallic flakes effects. This one here is the silver. This one here is copper. And this one is gold. And we are selling these for just $4.29, which is a crazy, crazy steal on those. Normally, these are more than that. These are actually priced 50% off what they should be because they don't have the correct packaging and labels on them. So these are awesome deals. You can put these down with glue. You can put them down with tape runners. You can mix them in, like if you do things with resin, you can put those in the resin. Copper flakes, you got it, ma'am. Putting those to the side for you. So these are just fun to play with and work with as well. I know some of the girls that do like the resin or the cups and then they put the resin on them. They will put this in a layer of the resin as well. All kinds of fun stuff. These here are little watercolor like powders, and they've got different colors built in. They're called Pixie Bursts. Ken Oliver has some kind of like this as well. Tailored Expressions has some too. Tonic has, no, Tailored Expressions doesn't. Tonic has some. That's what I was thinking was Tonic. So these are just really fun. So you can watercolor with these. You can wet your surface and then tap them down and they burst. You can tap them down first and then spray water and they will burst. So all kinds of fun stuff that you can do. We actually made this one. That is how we made the backgrounds on these. So see how fun that is? And you've got some little bursts of colors in there. So that's how we made the backgrounds for those, and also for the birds as well too, and the leaves there. I always say there's no oops. So if you are making some backgrounds and you don't like how they turn out, use them for die cutting. Now, these turned out perfect, and that's what we were using them for, was for these samples to actually color the little birds with those. So this one here is called Orange Slice. That was used for the background here. Next up, we have the Making Waves. That was what was used for the bird. So you can see all the different little colors in the bird. This is also the orange color. We just added, it's their Cosmic Twinkles because we're using things by Cosmic Shimmer, but it basically like using a stickles on top of it to give it a little bit of glitter. And then finally, this little layer here, we did with the cut grass. So again, we made the paper and then we die cut it out to give you just all that depth. I mean, there's a lot of depth to that bird. I mean, it looks more like what feathers really would look like rather than just cutting it out of plain blue cardstock, or cutting these out of plain green cardstock. Just fun, fun, fun. And then I want to show you what we used on those as well. So this one here, now it's not that one. This one here, I got to show you. You're going to remember that one. So this one here is called Parrot. And we've got, dear friend, happy birthday. Apparently, it's your birthday. We've got the fun little bird cage, and then, of course, that parrot that we saw on the card, and the flowers, too. So I'm going to flip it over so you can see we did use this one. It's $21.29, but we just used it for the sample, and that was it. So you've got the parrot. There's the fun little bird cage in there, flowers, leaves, and your verbiage. This one here, I thought we had a sample. I'm not for sure where I put it. It's somewhere, but this was the one. Remember how when I did this, the demo, and I was showing you guys the glimmer paste, and I didn't have a craft mat. I'm like, sometimes you just have to use what you've got around you. Well, I honestly thought that I would wipe this off right away after the video, and it would be fine. I forgot to wipe it off right after video, and this stuff, really pretty cool. It dries nice and hard on plastic too, which is another plus for the product, but not whenever you put it on your packaging thinking it's going to wipe right off. So this one here has, you know, a Hannah Original on there, a Hannah Original Oops. There's lots of Hannah Oopses that I've created over the years, but I just kind of had to laugh at myself when I flipped this package over the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to clean it. And then I went to, you know, wipe it off, and this stuff, I mean, it's on there, which is awesome for the product. That's how good the product is. It's also going to stick to plastic, but does not make my packaging look great. But you've got a fun little coral scene in there, and then you've got beach therapy and can't wait to see you in there as well too. And that one is called Underwater Life Frame. This one here, I did have a sample for it. I gotta find. I'm gonna come over here and see. Just follow me, friends. Thought I had it. Is that it? Nope. Shoot. Okay. Because it's black and white. I will have to find it and post a picture of it later. I forgot we were doing that one. It might even be in the office. Oh well, I digress. So this one here is really cool. It creates these fun little fold overs, which are really, really cool. So you kind of, and you can do different sizes, put your layers in different spots, and it will fold them over, which is really, really cool. We used every single one on the card sample, so we made a nice big size card. But this one here is called In and Out Collection, and it's the squares one. But you can see here, you could do it even smaller. Oh, no, you can't because it's got a glare. You can do it even smaller as well too. So that's a fun die. Here is the shimmer that we used on the little parrot. It's called Aurora Twinkle. Just a glitter glue. A little Concord in 9th. This is one of their mini pads in Ocean Seaside. This is from the vault, from a little class kit I did not open. So Ocean Seaside, little mini cube from Concord and 9th. So if you love their inks and you don't have this color, I've got one for you. Simple Stories. Got a couple of their, we're going to jump over here, a couple of their page templates back in stock. This one here is design number 12. It's got your 4x4s and 2x2s underneath it. And then you can see kind of on the back how it is used. And then there is a sample of a cute little page done using that. And then design number 2, this is one of our best sellers because it's got the 4x6s and the 3x4s in there. So again, the sample is going to use it horizontally. And then you can see here, you use it to help you mat and frame your photos. And there's a cute little quick page done with that as well. Some more stuff from our scrapbook adhesives that just got a little further down the table. This one here is Crafty Power Tape. So this is super sticky. Okay, it's a super high tack tape. And it's even got a little built-in dispenser to help with tearing and cutting it off. There's that one. And then we also had another tape runner that came in too. These are the permanent dot ones. And again, everything I showed you earlier, all of those will fit in this dispenser as well. This is another one from the vault. This is just a fun little background stamp. I don't even know what language that is. I can't decipher any of it. It could actually say something, I don't know, but it is really great just to add a little texture to the background, do a little background image. Oh, it says French script. So apparently that is in French, which I do not speak. I speak French fry. I am very fluent in French fry. Love those little boogers. This one here is another one from the vault. This is a little Dare to Be Artsy exclusive one that stores got. I only have one, but it's got a little sampling of a bunch of stamp sets in one. So those are always really fun. So you've got Penguin Plunge, it says, Yeti Winter. So it's the 2021 Christmas release sample, Naughty or Nice, Scandinavian Songbirds. You've got all kinds of fun little images on one stamp set and some good little verbiage on there too. And that one should be 16. It didn't get priced, but that one should be 16. So Guy was from the vault. It is the Monster Mash line from Simple Stories. This is a line you cannot get anymore. It is completely sold out and gone. So fun one there. Another one from the vault here. This is a completely sold out Photo Play one. You cannot get these anymore either. This line is completely gone. And it is a wedding line. And it was called Love and Cherish. Love that truck on there. There's that. Then here we got a fun little Concord and Knife. This one here is going to be $63.99. It is a nice, huge, mega kit. So it is a glass kit. And you can see here all of your step-by-step instructions for your class. What all are you going to get in there? Well, let's start with your big stuff first. So you're going to get the mini gift box dies. Nice size set, and you can see here you're using that for kind of a traditional little gift card. You're also using it here, and then back here you're using it to make fun little mini note cards. So you're using it 3 different ways. So you've got the mini gift box dies, then you've got the Yay For You birthday stamp set. How fun those are. I love those yays. I always flip it over to see. And then let's see that yay. They use it anywhere. I love that yay. But nope, they've got some of the little confettis they're using here. And then you've got your cards and envelopes. And most of it is already pre-cut for you. So how fun is that? You got that Love and Cherish kit. You've got it, Miss Lynn. I'm adding it to my spoken for pile. Thank you. So that Concord and Night class kit, kind of bundle him back up so he looks nice again. These here are just some little onesies that'll be going out into the store. This is from a first responders line that Echo Park did. I did not pick it up, but sometimes we can get a sample pack from them just to see what the papers look like. So we've got some first responders here. This one here is called Heroic Officers. This next one is called Emergency Vehicles. This one here is called 3x4 Journaling Cards. And then this last one here, only 4 that I've got, is called Noble Nurses. Now, if you love this and you want to see more of it though, I am sure I could still order a collection kit for you. I will not be stocking it in the store, anything like that. But if you're wanting a collection kit, I should be able to get that for you easy peasy. No worries there. These here, some of these we do have in the store. I think we've got them all in kits right now, but these are just from the birthday line, the birthday wish that Echo Park did. Just to kind of show you some of these a little bit more up close. This is the birthday ones here for the girls. So the first one with the candles, that one was called just Birthday Girl Wishes. This one here, your cut apart page, is multi-journaling cards. This fun little one with the presents on it is called Birthday Girl Presents. It's like I ordered it, or like I named it. And this one here is called Birthday Girl Balloons. And then we've got it in a boy version as well. This one here is the Birthday Buddies. This next one here. You want me to see if I can get you a collection, or do you want, Allison, do you just want the papers that I have? Let me know. If you want me to see if I can get a collection, I definitely will. But if you're just wanting all 4 papers, I can do that too. So just let me know in the comments so I know what to do to make it right for you. Next up, this one here is called Let's Celebrate. Then we've got the little cut apart page, 3x4 journaling cards. And then finally, this guy here is called Party Time. So again, if you like the look of these papers, we do have the kits in stock as well, and also the die cuts too. All right, moving around here. Restocked on our Graphic 45, Alice's Tea Party. We had a request for this, so I had to order multiples. So we've got the solids pack here. Allison, what I will do is I can find that collection kit and then I will shoot you a picture of it. Usually it's going to have a little bit more paper than that, and also a sticker sheet will be in the collection kit. And then here we've got the Allison Tea Party in the 8x8 size. These have good fronts and backs, so maybe you don't need a whole mini book, but you just want to do a little bit out of it. The backs are really good too. Like this one can be used for anything. And look at that back. I love that plaid. There's a cute little, this would make, good little card backs there. There's the back. And that's not Allison in Wonderlandish at all. That's just really elegant. This one says tea party. You're invited for tea this way, that way. Drink me. Good back on there. There's a little tea party there. Oh, hold on. I skipped one. There's the back for that one. Sorry. Then, good little cut apart page, or just use it as is. On the back, I just showed you that one on accident. It's got the different card suits. This one's very Alice in Wonderlandish. You've got it, Miss Debbie. There's the back on that one. Cute little cut apart here. And then love that background there. All right, so that one there is spoken for. Like I said, we got one in special order. We had to order 2, so the other one is spoken for as well. But we do still have this. And if anyone loved this one and wants one, you just let me know, and we will stick one on the next order for you. No problem at all. It was time to restock. Oops, moving down here. It was time to restock some of the fun little stickers that we carry. So these are vinyl waterproof stickers, and you can put them on cups. My kids stick them on everything. They put them on their vehicles. They put them on their laptops. They put them on cups. They put them on bags. They stick them everywhere. So we've got this little Daffy Duck one here. You're despicable. We've got Bugs Bunny back in stock. What's up, Doc? We've got the Tom and Jerry back in stock. And then, of course, I had to get another something Harry Potter. And this one is the Platform 9 3/4. So those are back in stock. I just pulled these to show you since we were doing so many adhesives, and I know the Tonic small glue pins always go so well. And I think I told you one day, I'm like, I need to pull the other ones that we carry and just show you those one day too. Well, today is that day. So I want to show you these and kind of what I like to use them for. All right. So this was not a fine point, not that pinpoint. This one is called the medium point. But you can tell it's not a huge tip on that at all. This we would use this in a lot of times in card classes to do kind of a little thicker line, say along a hill. And then that way you could glitter that as well. I just like to use it as a little glue pin. It does really well, just as a little glue pin. It's not super, super wide or thick. It does have a little ball in there, so you want to shake it up, and then you need to prime it to get the glue coming out to the bottom. So this is the medium size one. And then this one here is the large tip. Now, remember over there, the little flakes that I showed you? This is great for putting down little flakes as well too. Either of these are really good for putting down little flakes because it's going to be a liquid glue, which that flake is going to stick to very, very well. It'll also stick to sticker sheets as well. So Allison, I know you picked some of that up. That will stick to just like sticker sheets, double-sided adhesive, your tape rolls, but it will also work with this as well too. If I can get this open one-handed, that cap is kind of tight on there, which is good. You want it to be tight. There we go. Look how nice size this is. Love this one here. So this is great, especially like if you're doing mini books. A lot of times I will do liquid glue in my mini books because they're going to be touched and felt a lot. When you do a scrapbook, everything goes behind a page protector. But in a mini book, people are touching the paper constantly and it gets handled a little bit more. So I like something like this because I can run it right along the edges and just get a good little wide coverage rather than always taking, my little, pretend like this is my liquid glue tip and, doing this everywhere. So this, I can get a nice thicker edge line along the sides of my project. And then, like I said, too, this one is also great for those little gold flakes as well, too. So there's our little glue pins there. And then what else? This is not new. This we just had out today because we are looking at doing a kit with that. But we just put this out on the floor. This here is Fancy Pants My Type. And so I want to go through and show you this line. So it's got some great little enamel dots. I do just love the dots. You've got a light blue, black, white, red, and I wouldn't quite call it navy, but it is a darker blue in there. It's got a fun little ephemera pack. You see some of the fun stuff in that ephemera pack there. And then the papers. So we've got love notes. We've got this one here is called, oh no, that one's love notes too. I don't think they name their papers. Nope, I don't think they do. So we're going to call this typewriter. We're going to call this script. This one here is, we're just going to call it love. I don't know what else to call them. Oh, it's got a good floral on the back. I love that one. Banner paper. That's got a good star on the back too. That one like almost looks patriotic. Yeah, I think you could, like, if you're doing like, 4th of July, military, anything like that, just to kind of give you some, something a little different. I think that would be very well for that one. Some little tiny flowers on this side. And then, ooh, look at that nice wood grain. Yeah, it's like it kind of gives it a little pop of different color in the line too. I like that. So then the wood grain there. And then last but not least, you've got a floral on this side and then a red and blue stripe on the other side. And again, this one would be good in a military or patriotic album as well. It's very kind of masculine feeling too. So that would be good in just in a guy's scrapbook or men's cards. So there is that. So that's all our news stuff. And now, oh no, hold on. I had a couple other things. Shoot, I skipped right over them earlier. And then I'm going to show you the page kit I've got peeking over there. Forgot. We got this little 6x6 pad back in stock. It's called Salutations. It's from Echo Park, and it is just a fun. They've done a couple different salutations, and I think we've got a few other ones in the store. We just sold out of this one the other day. So it's got great little cut-aparts. The backs have a good print on them, but these are so fun. So you can use them in mini books as verbiage, You can use them as for card making though too. I mean, that's one of the big reasons I love these. For little note cards, you can put in things, little tags, crazy little thing called love. Let's make the most of this beautiful day. And then look at the back of that one. Isn't that pretty? Everyday moments, better together, get well soon, never underestimate the difference you make. Thanks, everything is fine. Good back. But you can see each one of these, and I need to quit turning because I'm tearing up the packaging. Each one of these has the salutations on one side and then a great spring print on the other. So you can imagine how many fun little cards you can make with this pack here. And again, that is called Salutations number 1. And that's in a little 6x6 pad. Can't believe I skipped these guys. I guess because we were doing graduation and I went right into adhesive. And then these little guys are back in stock. So these are from Woodware, and it is part of their, what was it, Scribbles? Fuzzy. Part of their Fuzzy line. So this one is the Fuzzy Cow, and she's called Connie the Cow. So there is Connie. And notice they're fuzzy because they don't have a strict edge. They kind of have little doodle scribbles. So fun. Heard it's your birthday. Have an utterly brilliant time. What a fun little bee in there too. Little clouds in there. Next one we've got, it's the little puppy. This one is called Parker the Puppy. And then Salutations 1. You've got it, Miss Nancy. So this one's got woof woof, I woof you, cute little paw print, little heart. Happy birthday from the dog. Oh, I forgot that had that on it. I love that. So, you know, if so my boyfriend BJ, he does not have kids, but he has a dog, and so I do give him, like for Father's Day, I gave him a little card from his dog Ellie. But how fun is that? Happy birthday from the dog. His birthday's already passed. Remember the whole, I had to order in groundhog stamps and dies. Remember that story? Jesus, that man, I tell you what. But I love that. So, so fun. So there's that one. And then finally, the last one we got back in stock. This one here is Morris, James, and Bill the Ducks. Couldn't just give them one name. Morris, James, and Bill. And again, they're part of the little fuzzy, so they don't have that. They've got that cute little edge to them. And then it has all these quacks, and it's supposed to say happy birthday to you. And then you've also got a little die here that you can do some little darker feet here and there, like little footsteps. So fun. All right, so there's new stuff. And then let's check out the kits that Sean and I came up with, and she did a more than amazing job putting it together and bringing it to life. So it is using the Wild Flower, right? Is that what this one is called? I just went brain dead there. Yes, Wildflower line from My Mind's Eye and Simple Stories. It's their collaboration line. So it's going to make a 2-page spread. Like I said, kits will not be ready for another week or so because I saw this page, loved it, had this idea, but I wanted to do washi tape with it. Well, I only had like 1 pack of washi tape on the shelf. So what you're going to get in the kit is you're going to get 2 pieces of the blue paper. Okay. One of them is already going to be die cutted, and the heart is going to be cut out of it. Now, Sean, because she loves to stitch, she went around and did stitching around the whole thing. Would you have to do that? No. You could also just poke the holes, because that looked really cool, because I came back while she was working on it, and just the little stitch holes look really awesome. Or you can leave it as is. Totally up to you. But as you can see, that stitched edge just, I mean, it raises it up a level. It really does. But that is something you wouldn't have to do if you don't want to. But dang, it is gorgeous. So you've got that. You're also going to get one of the page pieces, and that's going to have a bunch of die cuts in it, and also this title that says Beauty. Okay, and that's kind of where we started. But then we were like, well, you know, I know a lot of you like to do 2-page spreads, and for just like $1 or so more, by the time we gave you all the die cuts, we could do a whole nother page if we just gave you another piece of paper, because you've already got the washi, because you're going to get a whole pack of washi. You're going to get the whole pack of page pieces. You're going to get a whole pack of the wildflower floral bits. And then that way you can make this beautiful 2-page spread. We carry the washi across here, you can see, so that way it kind of brings that feel over there. Quick and easy, simple page over here. We're just putting your pictures down. So if you want a kit, kits are going to be $24.99. And again, you're going to get a whole pack of washi. Those are $8. You're going to get a whole pack of the die cut flowers. Those are $6. You're going to get a pack of the page pieces. Those are like $4. 2 sheets of background paper. You'll get a sheet of cardstock in there as well to use for your background. And then we will send you links as well for, I mean, the instructions. There's not much there. It's pretty self-explanatory, but beautiful, beautiful page. I'm loving it. And then she took home some stuff too. So we may get to see those before the retreat. That's the next time I will see her. So I'm not quite for sure, but this is a new page kit that we're going to be featuring in the store, because my page kit wall was getting a little sparse over there. We needed some new love over on our kit wall. So this one will be joining our kits over there. So if you want one of the wildflower page kits, just let me know, and then that way I can go ahead and bump the order up to accommodate for that. So, okay. All right. Well, I think that is it then, my friends. Some fun new stuff, some great stuff from the vault, and a new page kit. And what did I do today? The checkbook. Like all day. I messed something up, and it took me forever to figure out. Well, I know what I did. So I work at home, as well. And I took my accounting program home, worked on it there, and then forgot to save Wildflower Page Kit. Yay, you've got it, Lynn. I'm so excited that you love it. I love it too. I was so excited about it. Again, I was working on the checkbook, which I was getting ready to tell you guys about, but I kept just getting up because I had to go check and see how the page was coming. I'm like, hey, John, how's it going back here? Checking out the page. It was so pretty. I loved it because I had the idea, but a lot of times I just don't get to execute my ideas. And so she said she was going to be in the area. I'm like, come in and see me. I'm going to put you to work. So, but what I was saying with the checkbook, I worked a whole day and forgot to upload my file. So I had a whole day's worth of work of bank deposits, not just one, like I do it like a week or two at a time. And so it was a huge chunk that I was missing. So it took me a couple hours to get that back, which was just, sometimes you just do those things, and I hate the office work the way it is, but oh well. So anyway, friends, hopefully you found some good stuff in here. Maybe you learned a little bit of some of the stuff that I explained, but thank you so much for tuning in and joining me. If you were ever in the area, we are in South Central Indiana. We're about 20-ish minutes north of I-64. So we're an easy shot from up off of I-64. If you're in the Indianapolis area, we're about 2.5 hours due south of Indianapolis. So I would love to see you guys in the store. We are 3,200 square feet of crafty love. So definitely stop in and see us if you've got a road trip and you're coming through town. But until then, you can always shop us online at www.thedoodlebug.inc. That's inc.com. And we do ship free at 70. So I think you'll find with a lot of small stores, we're pretty aggressive with our free shipping number. I'm kind of tossing around, maybe having to change that to 75 or 80 here soon, because they just keep raising the shipping rates on us, and we are trying so hard not to, but it does get tough, because when you start looking at your margins and what you're making, and then packing it, shipping it, and all that stuff, and the labor involved. So we're trying to hold as tight as we can to that number. So shop us online as well too. And if you're going to be in the area and you're just worried about something to sell out, you can always do it as a pickup order as well. So Nuva Waglu said, can I pick it up the retreat? Oh yeah, that's fine. No worries there. So, all right, everybody. Well, I shall see you all soon. Some of you girls that are on here, I will see you next weekend for our crafting retreat, which we do still have room in. So if you are just, want to be spontaneous and you want to come hang out with me and a bunch of other amazing crafters, we will take you. We rent out the banquet room in Santa Claus, Indiana at Santa's Lodge, and you get your own 8-foot table, and you can just spread out. We start about 3 on Friday, so you can spread out Friday, Saturday, and we end at 3 on Sunday. So you've got quite a few hours of good hardcore crafting time. So all that information is on our website as well too. So all right, everybody, thank you so much. You have an amazing weekend, and I will see you again soon. Bye.